everybody, Ronnie Petito with Petito's Performance Training Center, and today I'm here to talk to you about energy systems, how our body uses our energy sources, our fuel sources, because obviously heavy weightlifting, regular weightlifting, running, all these use different energy systems, and as we know, I mean, if we're out of shape, going on a run and losing our air is a little bit different than when we first get to the weightlifting gym. You know, if we're lifting weights, it's a little bit easier to, you know, kind of control our breathing. We can take more breaks if we need to and things like that. And you know, why does it work that way, and how does our energy work? You know, it's a weird thing for people to understand. So I'm going to go ahead and go into it, and we're going to talk about how everything works within the first couple seconds of your workout to the end of your workout, you know, depending on how long you're doing the actual exercise. So let's first start with the first 10 to 30 seconds. The first 10 to 30 seconds, you're going to be getting your energy from a system called the Atp Pcr system. You got adenosine triphosphate and you got creatine phosphate, right? And how the system starts actually is creatine phosphate donates phosphate to ADP to make energy, which is ATP, right? So from there, that's how we get our energy and our fuel sources, as I just said. Creatine phosphate. And we actually have some leftover stored ATP from the previous day, foods we eat, things like that. Our body continually gives us energy, especially if we're not working, we're going to have some stored. If we didn't just work out, we're going to have some stored ATP. So, stored ATP, or should I say energy? I should have spaced these out more. Dang it. All right, energy production. So how does the ATP PCR system produce energy? It produces it actually at a pretty fast rate. So you're going to get your energy produces very quickly. You know, right away you're going to burst right into that system and it's going to be quick. But it's very small amount of energy. As you can see, very small amount of energy, being that it's only 10 to 30 seconds that we actually get energy from this system. So not a very long time, but really can help you with some explosive movements, aka sprinting. For running sprints, you know, doesn't matter if it's 10-yard dash, 40-yard dash, 60-yard dash, 100-yard, you know, 100-meter run, whatever it is, you're using that system right away. You know, it's that fully explosive boom right into it. Now, what do we use it in the next, after 30 seconds? What do we use it in the next little bit? We got 30 seconds to 2 minutes of this system, and that's called anaerobic glycolysis. And we get this from our blood glucose and liver glycogen. Goes through glycolysis, and it allows us to keep producing energy at a pretty fast rate. Not nearly as fast as that, but still quickly. So quickly produces energy. And it's not just in a small amount anymore. We have a medium amount, right? This system allows us to produce an amount of energy that can actually last us from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So it lasts about 120 seconds. Like I said, medium duration, that's not a long time, but it at least gives us some time. You know, if we were lifting weights, which is a great example, weightlifting. If we were lifting weights, and after every set we did, we took about a 30-second rest or so. And, you know, let's say we put together 2 different workouts. Let's say we've had like a flat bench with the dumbbells, and then you had dumbbell chest flies as well, you know, just really crushing the chest that day. If you hit one workout, only take a 5-second break, go to the next workout, you're going to be really killing that glycolysis system, the anaerobic glycolysis, and then you can take like a 30, 40-second break and kind of replenish some of that energy so you can get right back into that and be anaerobic. Because when we're weightlifting, we obviously want to stay in that anaerobic state so we can be powerful and keep producing that energy. Now, when it gets past 2 minutes, what are we using at this point? We're actually using aerobic glycolysis. Aerobic, obviously meaning that it needs, it's oxidation, phosphorylation. We need oxygen in order to produce that ATP, the energy now. So our fuel, we're still getting it somewhat from our blood glucose, somewhat from our liver glycogen, but mainly we're working off our fat storage, right? And this is going to be very slow production because our heart rate's going to be at a steady rate, so our energy can be sustained. We can breathe. It's almost like when you go on a long distance run, if you can catch that, runner's high, get a good breathing pattern, feel good about it, you're going to be producing energy very well, but at a slow rate. So, like I said, you're going to be producing very slowly, but very large amount now. And we can use this for a long time. We got a lot of fat to feed off of, and our body knows how to use it very well. So if we can just keep intaking that oxygen, like we always talk about, get that breathing pattern, if we keep intaking that oxygen, we will be able to keep on going. Now, like I said, an example of that would be a cross-country runner. Someone that's running long distance, maybe swimming is even a good one if you're swimming for over 2 minutes, over 2 minutes of time. Swimmers can do that, so many different sports do that as well. Some do both, because when one system's working, the other one's not working, Every system in your body's still working. It's going to take a little while to replenish. For instance, think about like an MMA fighter or something like that. Of course, they're going to need to use and train in both the anaerobic and the aerobic area. They need to be very fast, very mobile, be able to move out of the way of punches, but they also got to be able not to get tired, or their hands go from here to here, and you know what that leads to. So it's not a good thing. So there's a lot of sports that we have to train for, a lot of things we have to train for in both areas. So all the systems work as one. This is just a little breakdown on how they work at different levels and different times. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If anybody has any questions on the video, please leave that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that as well. If you want to contact me to come in here, check out the facility. My number is 239-470-0338. The facility is located at 4523 Del Prado Boulevard. My name is Ronnie Petito with Petito's Performance Training Center. Until next time.